Okay, so in this video we will add the rifle to our police officer 2 and to the FBI officer. So let's start from the police officer 2. Right here, what we will do, we will go inside the police officer 2 game object. Then let's go inside the spine and then right shoulder, right arm, right forearm, right hand, and in the right hand thumb 1, what we will do, we will add the rifle. So if we click on rifle, let's go inside prefab. Here it is, this is the rifle. And as you know that this rifle size is a lot more bigger, and as you know, for the police officer 1, which is this one, we have created this rifle according to the body size of the police officer. So we can just create a prefab of this rifle. So let's just get back in the rifle folder and let's drag and drop this right there. Okay, then let's click on this prefab, unpack completely. So now we have the rifle. We can now just simply add this rifle in the right hand thumb 1. So let's just simply drag and drop that in there. As you can see, there it is, the rifle. Now if we click on police officer 2, let's click on the animator and let's duplicate this shooting animation and set this layer as the default, and then click on police officer 2 and let's disable these two scripts so that the police officer doesn't move forward. Okay, now let's just simply play the game, and after playing it, change back to the scene view, and as you can see, there it is, the rifle. Now let's set this rifle in the police officer hand. So if we focus on this rifle, let's rotate it downwards like that. Then let's move it to this side. Let's see it in the game view. Let's get closer to the police officer too and see how does the rifle look. It is a little bit on the other side. Let me check it out again. There it is. Let's rotate it on this side. Now let's check it out again, and now as you can see, it looks good in the police officer hand. So now, before closing the game, what we will do, we'll keep selecting this rifle, then click on this, then click on copy component. Let's copy it twice, copy component. Now let's close the game, and as you can see, there is the rifle. Let's click on the rifle. First of all, click on prefab and pack completely, then let's just click on paste and paste component values. So now the rifle will be set in the position which we positioned it. Now let's check it out again, and now as you can see, it looks good in the police officer hand. So now in the same way, let's add it to our FBI officer as well. Here it is, the FBI officer. Let me just close all of these things for the police officer too, and let's open the FBI officer. Now in the right hand thumb 1, let's drag and drop this rifle in there, and let's click on prefab, unpack completely. Let me check it in the scene view and let's see how does the rifle look in the FBI officer hand. Okay, it doesn't look good, so we can just focus on the FBI officer, and let's disable these two script, and also select the FBI officer and then click on animator, and it will automatically select the FBI officer animator. Or you can just go ahead and open the animator of the FBI officer which is inside the folder. Okay, then just simply duplicate the shooting animation and set it as default, and then play the game. Click on scene view, and as you can see the rifle look doesn't good, so let's now position it correctly as well. Let me move the police officer to somewhere right here so that he doesn't get hit by the other AI characters. Let's click on the rifle. Let me click on reset. Okay, let's get back to the previous position. Okay, don't reset it. So I think the rifle looks good for the FBI officer. Let me check it out in the game view. As you can see, there is the FBI officer holding the gun. Okay, now before closing the game, let's click on the scene view. Here is the rifle. Now let's copy the component of this rifle. So click on copy component. Let's double copy it. Then let's just close the game. Click on the rifle and then click on paste component values. That is it. Now if we close all of this, let's click on the police officer 2. Activate both of the scripts. Click on animator. Let's delete that. Then click on FBI officer. Let's delete that. And also let's activate the FPA officer scripts as well. Now we can just simply play the game again. Let's check it out in the maximize view, and as you can see now they are holding the rifles perfectly fine. As you can see, let's check the police officer too, and as you can see there he is holding the rifle. And if we check the FBI officer, there he is, as you can see, he's holding the rifle perfectly fine. So now in this way you can add the rifles to your own police officer characters or to any character you want. And now with this done, let's end this video right here.